President Trump is under fire tonight for appearing to try and swing the results of the presidential election in Georgia. In a leaked audio recording of an hour-long phone call, the president tells Georgia's Secretary of State to find enough votes to come out on top and reiterating debunked claims of voter fraud, with state officials pushing back on those allegations. Meantime, some GOP lawmakers say that they plan to challenge the results of the Electoral College. Here's Mark Meredith.
Certifying the Electoral College vote is traditionally a drama-free event, but that will not be the case on Wednesday when at least a dozen Republican senators say they'll join efforts to challenge the Electoral College results. Texas Senator Ted Cruz among those speaking out. He's calling on Congress to appoint an electoral commission and allow for a 10-day audit of returns in some states. Cruz spoke with Maria Bartiromo earlier today on Fox's Sunday Morning Futures.
We've seen in the last 2 months unprecedented allegations of voter fraud. And that's produced a deep, deep distrust of our democratic process across the country. I think we in Congress have an obligation to do something about that. We have an obligation to protect the integrity of the democratic system.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had urged Republicans not to join House Republicans in certification challenges. He's publicly acknowledged President-elect Joe Biden the winner of the race. And other high-profile Senate Republicans are not on board with this challenge. Senators Toomey, Sass, Murkowski, Romney, all encouraging GOP colleagues of theirs to rethink opposing the results. Romney writing, "I urge my colleagues in the strongest possible terms to reconsider the likely consequences of their actions, for I fear they will do damage to our democracy and our global credibility that cannot be easily repaired." Senate Democrats also equally outraged. They're promising to block what they call a long-shot effort here. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer writing to the president, quote, "It won't happen. We won't let you steal Joe Biden's landslide win." And while Congress works inside the Capitol, police are likely to see large crowds outside. Thousands of Trump supporters are expected to be in D.C. on Wednesday to protest. In Washington, Mark Meredith, Fox News.